Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. Chums, I'm just going around all my buildings and slowly upgrading them. Yes, I'm inside of No Man's Sky. I'm inside of my autophage settlement. I'm just looking for these sort of like little mini computer yards. Now, I haven't come across any of these computers yet that have needed anything more than like pure ferrite, star silk, magnetized ferrite, gold. One needed polished stone, which you can only get from relic planets, but I had 300 of that. But all I've done, I mean, I've got all these commodities because I build a lot of bases anyway. I mean, you've probably seen the state of my inventory. I mean, look, I've got some more polished stone there. That's the hardest commodity that I've come across so far. One of them needed idiom as well, which I've got shed loads of idiom on board my freighter. I mean, I've got loads of stuff inside of here. I've got pretty much, I've got Atlantium, I've got all the shards. I was expecting to see a lot more sort of Atlantium used in the buildings of this stuff. But no. So far, it's just been very straightforward stuff. There's activated, there's normal idiom. I had to create a quantum computer. That was another thing that I had to put into one of these. Well, there we go, reopen building. Every time you reopen building, you get a little fireworks display. Your buildings change slightly. They might get adorned new roof particles. Well, there we go. Now, if you're not in creative mode, you have to wait an hour in between each of these building phases. Ionized cobalt. You get cobalt out of caves, you just process it up a level. I've already got loads of ionized cobalt. It's used in quite a lot of buildings, so you know, you're going to have stacks of it. If you're anything like me, you've probably got stacks of this stuff just sitting in different vaults and things. So there we go. Right, okay, reopen. Lovely jubbly. What's up to A class? So yeah, if you're in normal mode, there's an hour between each of these building steps. I was watching Beeblebum play last night. Amino chamber. I think I've got an amino chamber. Let's have a quick look. Have I got the amino chamber? I've got a quantum computer right there. I usually have the odd amino chamber, but this time I don't. So let's have a look, see if we can actually craft the amino chamber. Amino chamber. Oh, I need one metal plating. So let's make the metal plating. Boom. Now I can make the amino chamber. Can I? There we go. Amino chamber. Cool. Now, you see that I've got that, yeah? Now that I've got that, if I go into options, if I just change my difficulty just momentarily to normal mode, I want to show you something.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, so if I go over to here and I interact with this and I put in the amino chamber that I just built because I didn't have one. There you go. Put that in. It's taken my amino chamber, right? Oh, it has this time. I was building stuff in normal mode yesterday, live, and it didn't take my things. But now it's taken my amino chamber. How interesting. I guess something's changed. I can make another amino chamber. Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Let's make another amino chamber just in case I need another one as I'm going around. But you can see here, look, 3%. It's taking ages. It's going to take an hour now for that to complete. It's insane. Look at that. Well, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, actually, sorry. It's going to take 20 minutes for that to complete. Now, I can run around and do all the others, but it's very hard to find...
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Why? What did I do? Oh, you get. Okay, right. This planet, in normal mode, has got aggressive sentinels, has it?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Brilliant. Sentinels, hostile patrols in normal mode. Well, that's going to make it seriously shite building here, isn't it? There we go. Stick back into creative. One, that's going to deactivate the sentinels, and two, I can just get on with building, hopefully.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, great. Let's stick that in there then. There we go. So messing about with game settings also messes about with all sorts of other stuff at the moment as well, people. I'm going to keep it inside of creative mode. There we go. Just to speed up the timers. I want to go round and see what an S-class base is actually... Is it worth the time investment? That's what I want to understand, is what does it do once you've got it all to S-Class? If you have got all these time gates, and if it is going to take you a month for Sundays, is it worth it? That's the question I have, and that's the question that I want to answer today. And I want to do that without being shot in the face every 5 seconds by sentinels. Leave me alone, Toblerone head.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh my god.
Sentinel drones activated.
Right, I could do without that.
Sentinel drones activated. Warning.
Oh my god.
Activated.
Right, I need to do a reload, and then I'll be right back with you.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Okay, done a reload. I'm back. Let's have a look at this one. This is A-Class, S-Class. Lovely. Jubbly. So, once a building does go up in class, I don't know whether you can overly tell that it's gone up in class. I mean, that still looks a little bit shite, doesn't it? I think this one's now an S-Class. This one with all the antennas all over it. And this one here. Luxury home. Yes. Lovely. But sometimes, some of them, when you upgrade them, nothing overly changes. Bits do. Not a lot. It's like this one here. I think it's going to get a new aerial on the roof if I manage to get it up to an S-Class. It's just a sleeping pod right now. Let's see what we can do with this. Pure ferrite. Let's get that in. Lovely. Let's see how much it changes just going up one nodule. 60%. 80%. 90%. And there we go. Let's reopen it. And we get some fireworks. Oh, look. Yes, we got some banners appear on the top. Did you see that? It was very subtle. We've got some little sails appear on the top of this one. How wonderful, how lovely and majestic that is. Okay. Ionized cobalt. We've got loads of ionized cobalt. Thousands of the stuff. Oh, hold on. It's not ready to reopen yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Reopen building. Got some more fireworks. What changed this time? I didn't see any change there with my eagle eyes. It does say to hold to skip. The hold to skip doesn't work right now. Let's go into here. One amino chamber, where you saw me recreate an amino chamber earlier, so I can stick that in there. Now we should be able to reopen it. And let's see if we can spot any changes with this little kiddie. Once it changes. Well, if it changes. I didn't see anything. Once it goes, I didn't see any changes. The only change I saw was when it went from B class to C class. I didn't see anything from A to S on this one at all. And it's supposed to be a sleeping pod. Well, it hasn't got no bed in here. It's just got some servers. I wouldn't want to sleep in there. Would you want to sleep in there? I wouldn't. Okay, right. So we've done that one then. Okay, so we're slowly going round and doing each of these buildings just to see what happens. Agree module. Okay, there we are. Oh, 120 nitrogen. Do I have the nitrogen? I think I do have the nitrogen. I usually bin nitrogen though, because it's just a gas, isn't it? You usually get it from your collectors up in your freighter. And it usually just takes up a space because nobody needs nitrogen. You don't need nitrogen for anything. There we go. I have got 158 of it on my starship, but I bet I've got even more of it on my freighter. Nitrous gases, where are you? Nope, I do bin it quite often. But you can't see my storage containers at the moment. I do keep a load in my storage containers. Let's bring it in. Let's go over to freighter. Now can I look at all my freighter storage? Yes, I can. So I've got loads of stuff inside my freighter storage. Do I have even more nitrogen? Just checking, because if I haven't, I would like to go and farm it. I don't want to cut any corners in upgrading my buildings. I still want to know that I have got the resources to do this. The only thing that I want to cheat a bit on is the timers. I don't want to be sitting around for 20 minutes to an hour waiting for an upgrade to happen. Yeah. Oh look, I've got shed loads of nitrogen there, loads of it, and sulfur. I've got all sorts of radion. I knew I did. Righto, I've got loads of stasis devices as well. Well, there you go. At least you can see everything that I've got in my storage. All right, here we go. Then. Let's continue on. Here we go, let's put in the nitrogen. So it's going to go from B class up to whatever class now. I bet this one, I bet all the ceiling hubs on the top of there change. I think this one's going to look quite groovy. Oh no, we just got some new awning outside the door there. New awning outside of the door. And like I say, it doesn't skip on that button. Here we go. Organic catalysts. Organic catalysts. What do they look like again? Remind me what an organic catalyst is. Okay, this one's needing some pretty heavy duty shizzle. Organic catalyst, where are you? Alright, this is going to take me a while to find the dang thing inside of here, isn't it? I thought that was it for a second. That's not it, is it? Oh, there we go. This thing, the little hopper popper type looking thing. Well, I can make a load. Let's make a couple. There we go. We'll make a few of them. I mean, I've got the resources to make them. I don't know whether I had any. I probably have. I can't say that I've seen it in my inventory for some time, but this is kind of why I keep everything. You know? Oh, look, I've got 9 of them anyway. All right, fine. Continue on, Steve. There we are. Lovely. Stick that in there. And at least my timer's nice and quick. I don't really like time gates. When you've got a full-time job and you're also doing content creation, you know, you're kind of up against it. And having those is just going to slow me down massively. I mean, I can leave my computer on while I'm working in between all this, but I would just literally be standing there. Okay, what changed on that one? I wasn't overly looking. I was too busy explaining stuff. Well, the roof didn't change. I was expecting the roof to go all purple. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see what we got now. 64 dirt. Okay, dirt I use to turn my creatures red. And I've got a load of dirt. I know I've got shed loads of dirt because I use it often. You only get it from certain areas of space. I've done a video on how you actually can find dirt and how you can find star silk. 2 materials that you're going to need at some point, especially if you used to do creature stuffage. Alright, there we go. Reopen building. Let's see what changes on this one then. Oh, it didn't go all pretty. I'm not overly impressed with that. Damn it. And let's have a quick look. I mean, how many citizens? It can hold 7 max now, that building. But how do I get more citizens? Is it just through my actual terminal? It's a bit of an oddity, isn't it? That terminal has stopped giving me any missions, though, at the moment, so I think that's a little bit foobarred, but I could be wrong. This could all be by design. But anyway, I'll let you know if I come across any hard resources, because at the moment it's been basic stuff, and I've shown you some tricky materials, but the trickiest I've had so far is polished glass. And I've actually got a relic base on a relic planet. So getting polished glass is just a teleporter's jump away anyway. All good stuff so far. Easy peasy. Now, something to mention. I've got this one upgrading at the moment, right? I'm going to wait until it goes green. You see that it's green right now? If that one is left green, say if I wanted to go round and do any other building, when I try to upgrade it, it says another building is under construction. So if you're hoping to go round and do a whole load of buildings up to a certain stage, no, you've got to wait until your building's ready. And you know what? It's really hard to tell which building you need to go and service. You have to go around your whole town looking for a green disc. And if it's in a porchway like this, it's not that easy to spot. You could walk straight past it and not even know. It could be as infuriating as fudge. Really, the icon needs to be above the frickin' house. And it needs to be as clear as day which building you need to go to. Because, look, you can see all the B-class ones there. I suppose this one hasn't got a beacon flying out the top, but it's not easy, is what I'm getting at, people. So if you're not doing it this way and standing by the actual console, by the building you're upgrading, I can imagine this being really frustrating trying to find the building that you was working on before you can go and do any others. Do they test this stuff inside of Hello Games? Anyway, I'll be doing a review anyhow, and I'd imagine this is going to make it into the review. Yeah, I might save this section of footage actually, because that is kind of a little bit... That's a little bit frustrating trying to find the building that you're working on. I'm not going to lie. And this planet that the autophages took me to has got aggressive sentinels. So building on this, building here in any other mode other than creative is just insane, which isn't great. You know, well, I suppose I could go find a sentinel pillar and turn off the sentinel activity for a while, but I'd have to do that daily, which means putting another base by the sentinel freaking tower, doesn't it? Okay, something else that's really freaking annoying is you can see that above this building it says B class as clear as day, right? It says B class right there, yeah? But then if you rotate round this way, it says S class. It's got two freaking beacons sticking out the top, one saying B class, one saying S class. When I go over to upgrade this thinking that it's a B class, it's already an S class. So yeah, that's not extremely helpful, especially when you're trying to work out what you need to upgrade and you're still getting B class freaking markers hovering above roofs. All right, where's the data pad on this one gone? Oh, there it is under here. Is this one S class now? No, this is a C class. All right, cool. And I didn't see a beacon on the top of this one. Let's just... Was there a beacon on top of this? Did I miss it? No. No beacon whatsoever on top of that one. Yeah. I don't know, chums. It just seems a little bit... Still seems a little bit wonky and haphazard. There we go. It is nice getting to see these fireworks, but after you've seen them a quinzillion times, it just slows stuff down. And as I say, you can't skip this either, so... That's another little thing to note. It seems a little bit wonky. It seems a little bit broken. Pretty much everything they've put in, yet again, on an update, on day one, is very broken. So I'm doing this review as it was at launch. As it was at launch, people. And it's not perfect. It's far from freaking perfect. Let's just put it that way. So far, chums, I haven't had any special features happen at this site. Now, I'm hoping to maybe get myself another autophage farm at some stage that's not on a sentinelized planet that I can actually spend some time on and do all the time-gated stuff. I will do this the proper way. I just want to know whether it's worth doing it the proper way first, whether it's worth the time sink. What do you get from doing it? This one hasn't got a freaking door. I mean, it hasn't got an A board on it or anything where I can upgrade it. I've run around it like 4 times. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Let's just go over to this one. Let's see how my whole town's doing now. What's my overall rank? Okay, so it's now B class, even though I've been doing quite a lot to get it up to the S class. We're doing alright so far. Happiness is going up a bit. Buildings constructed too. Well, I haven't been given any sort of prompts by the overseer. Where's my little beacon? Let's head on over to my beacon quickly. Yeah, see, that's an S-class one now. This one over there is still B-class, but where's my little beacon gone? Over this way. Let's just head in here and let's see if there's any citizen disputes or anything like that that haven't come to my attention yet. Yeah, no pending decisions, and I'm not getting any new ones. Nothing new is happening at this settlement other than making all the buildings. It's not quite working. Things aren't quite working right, and I don't know whether that's because I'm in creative mode or what. Anyway, let's just check out my other settlements, or manage all other settlements. This one, oh, my game's just locked up. Oh no, it hasn't. This one here, the debt is increasing the whole time, and I'm not getting any prompts to do anything over there. The same with that one. Both of these are both busted. They won't actually move forwards. That's why I've titled them busted. This one's okay. I will be going back to that one and trying to get that one up a little bit further. This is the one that I want to concentrate on, but even that one, the debt is increasing, even though I've upgraded a shed load of buildings so far. It's not the most intuitive new feature at the moment, people. It's not. Things don't seem like they're working right. Okay, this is a weird material. Crystallized helium. Crystallized helium? Right then, okay. What the fudge? How comes that's broken? And that's broken. Need some carbon nanotubes to fix those. Alright, well that's a fun one. Oh, but what's crystallized helium when it's at home? Crystallized helium, where are you? I'll let you know when I find some crystallized helium, because off the top of my head I can't remember what it looks like. Okay, chums, I've had to jump on Tinterwebs because I ain't got any crystallized heliums, and apparently it was added in Worlds Part 2, and yeah, it looks like it's only something maybe you can get from gas giants or something. A supercooled chemical extracted typically found on large deposits extracted from smaller mineral formations. Okay. Alright. Oh, it can also be made from lithium. Again, that comes from the new gas giant systems. And you're going to need quartzite as well to sort of like put it together in a yeah, inside of purple systems, specifically on gas giants. Right. So, I will have to go on a merry little dance over to my gas giant farm. Well, say farm, it's a fishing place that I've got. Unless I have screwed some away, which I don't believe I have. Because that is one resource that's got me a little bit confused. Crystallized helium, you say? I don't have any of that right away, heck no. Alright, well, let's head on back on over. I mean, it's going to take me ages to find this frickin' building again, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to put a secondary beacon. And I'm going to colour that beacon red. And I'm going to stick it here. Alright, oh, great. Yeah, well, there we go. Okay, right, we've got a red one there. So, I know where I need to come back to. Okay, right, well, I'm going to go over to a gas giant planet and get those resources. Okay, you can see here I've got a couple of gas fishing planets. I'm going to go to those and see if I can get myself sorted. Alright, that's totally 26 U's underwater. We'll go there. Okay. As it doesn't tell me what commodities it's got. Hopefully it's got quartzite or lithium. Okay, chums, look above my head. Activated quartzite and crystallized helium. Crystallized helium is what we're after. So I need to get myself out of this base that I've built. Oh, great. Okay. Up to the surface. I mean, it was just for catching gas fish, this planet, so...
Extreme night temperature.
Holy fudge! Okay, let's go and get our quartzite. Or helium or whatever.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Okay, alright. You can now turn that voice off.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Yeah, you know what? I think now is the time to turn that off. Where do I find him? Okay. Vocals, yes. Here we go. Suit off. Goodbye, Exo, forever. Okay, there we go. Done, diddy, and done. I don't mind the message popping up, that's alright. But having that every 5 seconds has been a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Right, okay. What the fudge are you, then, when you're at home? Well, that's giving me ferrite dust. There are deposits, apparently, so let's have a look for these deposits. Bam, bam, bam! Captain Steve! Captain Steve, flying through all the gal... Activated! Nope, that's not the one I want. Where are you? Crystallized! There we go, 500 U's that way. Can I call my ship to me? That would be handy. There we are. I know it's only 500 U's. But this is a deadly planet, as you can see. Let's take on off. Let's fly on over there. And I have noticed all this flickery stuff. You know, everything is flickery and going invisible every now and again. It's pretty weird at the moment. The game is held together by prayer and sticky tape. Yeah, let's head on over here then. Let's go get that. Don't want to land right on it, because if I land on it, I'm not going to be able to mine it. The things you do to S-class a building. Okay, right, here we go. Wrong weapon. Terrain manipulator. Need to shrink the beam. Let's get a load of this stuff. Lovely jubbly. Right, well, I'm going to mine a load of this, and I'll see you guys in a mo. But there you go. That's where you can get crystallized helium from if you run into the same issue as I.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Okay, right, I'm back. Now there's that beacon. Where's my red beacon gone? Okay. I don't see my red beacon. Oh, there it is. There it is over there. But if I didn't put my red beacon down, it would have been really hard to find which computer terminal I needed to go to, wouldn't it? Alright, well, I can get rid of that now. And this is back where I was. You see what I mean? It's not that easy. And there's no A-class beacon above the actual gaff. Look, there's no A-class freaking holographic projection above this to let me know that I need to get it up to an S. Oh, it's not intuitive. It really isn't. There we go. There we go. Got the crystallized helium anyway. And look, this one hasn't gone green yet. It will go green in a second. But like, look, I mean, that's the only designation you've got. And if it's the opposite side of the building, it doesn't tell you when you're scanning with your visor that that one is the one that you need to go to. It's just not intuitive enough. Not intuitive enough to say this is gamified. It still feels like it's very much in the oven, this update. It doesn't feel like it's ready. And when you look at this, you can see, like, you see how you see residents up here. It'd be nice if it showed the slots and it showed the residents that you could click on. I mean, look at all this dead space over here, over this side screen, loads of dead space. Why not show the residents and you can click on them and it would say, do you want to keep this resident? Do you want to get them out of your and you can dismiss them. And then maybe when you go to the stations or you go to campsites or whatever, whenever you find any NPCs, it'd be nice if it said, would you like to add this person to your settlement? And if so, what building? You choose your building and then you can choose the slot to put your resident in. So in this building, for example, because it's like an autophage settlement storage facility, I might want to go to all the echo camps, find my nicest looking autophages, read their write-ups and say, yes, I want you in that building and I want you in that building. I don't want this guy, get out the building, and I don't want this Viking, go away. You know, so you can make your own town feel more intermingled and you can choose your own races. Is it just me? Am I asking for too much? Would that be too much, people? I mean, I would like just an echo phage camp, and I think this has just got the phages in, which is great. But at my Viking camp, I just want Viking, and at my Korvax camp, I just want Korvax. Is it just me? Well, there we go. Look at that. That's pretty darn cool. He's pretty nice. Is he like an A class? Is he? I don't know whether these guys like upgrade themselves as your camp upgrades, but pretty cool. Right, now I've got to go and try and find another building to upgrade. That's already an S class, but there's nothing from the outside that tells me it's already an S class. I mean, there's that up there that shows that that's an S class, which is lovely. That's actually working now. Before they were showing B class and S class at the same time. Now that I've walked away from my base and come back again, things are looking a little bit better. So I can see what's S-classed, kind of. I think I've done everything. Let's just check this one. Technopod. Yeah, I think I've done everything. I think I've done every building that can be upgraded. I'm not seeing any B-class markers anymore. And I think I've done all of them. Advanced sleeping pod. Yes, I think I've done everything. I think I've S-classed everything. Let's go and have a look at my main computer screen and let's see how things are looking now. Okay. It's still in debt. It's still in freaking debt. How? How is it still in debt? Reduce debt by constructing buildings. Well, you're not giving me the opportunity to. I've had nothing pop up asking me to do anything here. You know what? Let's go inside the main building headquarters thing over here. And all I'm going to do is I'm now going to save all my progress. And I'm going to find somewhere to sit in here. But I'm going to put the game into normal mode. I'm just going to save the game again in normal mode. Now the Sentinels have seen me, they're probably going to try and attack me. Yeah, they are going to try and attack me. But I'm just going to sit on this bench. And I'm just going to leave my game here. And we shall see if my settlement does anything at all. So, where's my one that I'm in at the moment? Autophage settlement. Let's make sure I've got that selected. There we go, because I've got a load of these. Select the settlement that I'm in. And let's see if that helps. The settlement is running smoothly. The administration terminal will alert you when something happens. Alright, well this is the administration terminal here, and as you see it says nothing pending. I mean, I could go to some of the other settlements, I suppose, and have a look at those. Let's do that and let's see if we get called back here rather than just sit around doing nothing. Let's go to another one of my settlements. So we go to the busted one first. Actually, no, let's do the one that I know is working first, and let's start moving stuff on over there. Now, with this one, this autophage one, I did it all in creative mode. This other one, I'm going to stay in normal mode and do it all in normal mode. Just while we're waiting for the other settlement to ping me, all right? Because I don't think it's going to. I kind of think the announcements from the settlements are broken. If you're not getting them, you're not getting them. And that's kind of what I think is happening. Let's just go over to this. Am I getting any here? No, I'm not getting any there right now. But let's go outside, if I can find the frickin' door. There we go. And let's start upgrading stuff, shall we? Overseer's office. We can do that with 150 nanites. There we go. 150 nanites, and I've got to wait for this to complete. That's only going to take a minute and 25 seconds. But while that's going, I don't think we're able to upgrade anything else. Yeah, I can't upgrade anything else. So you are limited to upgrading one building at a time. And I can still get in there, but the teleporter's freaking gone now and everything. Alright, well that's a fun one, isn't it? So if you're upgrading the actual overseer's office, while it's being built, you can't do fudging nothing. Right, well I'll bring my ship in a little bit closer. Why is the screen got all bzzz? Oh, it's okay now. Oh, there's a couple of ships flying over. Alright. Coolio. Yeah, I don't like time gates inside of games for the reasons that I mentioned before. It just feels like padding for padding's sake, you know. Considering you can just stick this into creative mode and skip these time gates massively. I mean, they're still there, but you're talking seconds, not minutes or hours. Yeah, it's a fun one. Well, I could go make myself a cup of tea, I suppose, on the next building phase, can't I? Come on, 90%, 91, 92. I'm leaving this in just to show that, you know, a minute goes slow when you're waiting for it. It really does. Okay, we can open this to a fanfare or fireworks. Oh, look at that! Oh, the satisfaction. Okay. Well, alrighty then. Why has it left up all of this when I just reopened the freaking building? It's not under construction. I haven't done it. Seriously. It hasn't opened itself. What the flying fudge, mate? I can't get in there. It's now gone up I'm not building anything. Well, that's freaking broken. Alright, let's put in the quantum computer then. How long are you going to take now? Another minute 25. Alright, I'll sit in my ship and wait for that. I'll go make a cup of tea. I'll see you guys in a minute 25. Okay, chums. Well, it's officially time to reopen it. Let's head on over then. And let's see if when I reopen it, whether I can actually get into the front freaking door. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, fireworks in a storm. It's officially now A class. And I'm not going to press anything, just in case that's why it pooped up. We have a door now, and we have our teleporter. Lovely. Okay. Maybe something just went wrong before. Okay, we've got to put in 200 idiom. We can do that. Let's get that in. It's going to take another minute, 25 seconds. Let's just get back in our ship. What a cool planet this is when a storm is raging. Freaking love it. Freaking nice. So what I would suggest, chums, is parking your ship near to the building that you're actually upgrading if you're going to be on site for a while, or if you're just going around to get some resources. At least then if there is a storm, you can sit in your ship, you can watch the logo. I mean, you can see it's bright orange right now. You'll see when that goes green when you're ready to jump out your ship anyway and go and, you know, reopen your building. So, tip maybe, park your ship next to a building if you haven't got a beacon to put next to it. But you're going to need something to mark which building you're working on, otherwise it's very easy to lose sight of it inside of these towns, even though these towns are proper small. Okay, right, here we go. Let's run on over. Let's see how we get on now. Unveil upgraded building. Let's hold this button down. Let's see if we can make it so the barriers appear. Let's see if that's what... It doesn't do anything. No, the barriers are there. It's all good. Is that now S-Class? Yes, it's now S-Class. Lovely. There's a productivity's gone up, but I don't think the debt is any closer to being cleared. Let's go in. Let's have a quick look-see. Okay, manage all settlements. No, the debt is increasing in every single one. Now, considering that I S-classed every single freaking building inside of this one, to see that it's still having its debt increase is rather worrying. I kind of think something's a little bit broken there, people inside the viewerverse. Is it just me? Or would you say that's a little bit squiffy? I think it's a little bit squiffy. Chums! My settlement is under attack! We need to get out there into my ship and fend off pirates! Let's do this! Take to the skies, let's get them! Yike! What the fudge is going on? Why can't I shoot them? Alright. I think I'll shoot in my settlement though. Boom, you're done. Yeah, leave my citizens alone, git bag. Yeah, okay, right. Where's the next one? Where are you? I can't see Toffee! Okay. Well, this is weird. Can't see anything because of the atmosphere. Right, you're done. Okay, come on then. You're done. You're done. Oh, what the fudge? Why? Sentinels are coming to attack me now. Have some biscuits. I've defeated all the pirates, now I've got sentinels after me though. But I'm not fighting the sentinel interceptors. I'll go back inside my settlement. I don't know why it called the sentinels in. Where's my administration area? Oh, for fudge's sake. Is it not giving me the icon for it or something? Oh, there it is, over there. Leave me alone, sentinels. Let me back in. Let's hit the save. Let's go in here. Let's just hide from the sentinels. Hopefully they won't find me. I'll just do a reload. Man, that's annoying. Okay. Okay, chums, even though I just fended off an attack, I'm not seeing pirate attack listed. You've got sentinel ones, infestation, hostile entities defeated. There's nothing about the old pirate attacks. Dang it. It says decisions taken 2. I haven't had any other decisions roll in at this settlement. It seems turning the game off and coming back a day later, things just doesn't quite work. You can do it from the quick menu as well. Where? No, you can't. Oh, hold on. Yes, you can. There's a settlement over here. Oh, I saw a settlement icon a second ago anyway. There it is. Settlements register. Ah, cool. Alright. This is the one that I'm at right now. I'm not getting any more decisions here. I could go around and upgrade every building like I did at my autophage one, but I just don't know to what end, because I think this is proper foobard, peeps. I don't think these are working as intended. Okay, well, I've been sitting here for some time. Nothing else has happened. Nothing's happening with the administration console. I'm not getting any more decisions at this settlement. So, let's go over to one of my busted settlements and see if it's unbusted itself. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to settlements, and I'm going to go to my 1-star busted lush. This is the planet that I really like. This is a settlement that I would like to have working. Let's pop on over. Let's have a look-see. So, what was busted here is it's not prompting me to build the Overseer's terminal. The Overseer is free to explore the universe. Yeah, they are, but, you know, bit of an oddity. If I just pop into here quickly. It is selected. Assist the local population in the construction of their planetary settlement. Perform the key actions at the settlement interface in the Overseer's office. There isn't an Overseer's office here. It hasn't prompted me to build an Overseer's office here. And it doesn't seem to want to build an Overseer's office here. As soon as I claim the base, the settlements, say that I want to be an Overseer, normally it gives you a build site. There are no build sites here, there's nothing under construction, and it doesn't prompt me. There is no mission for this. Now, I was telling Beeble about this while he was live yesterday, Beeblebum, and he resigned as being his Overseer at his base to find another base. When he did find another base, he had the exact same thing happen to him. And for me to have 2 bases like this that are stuck in limbo and 2 bases that are working, it's almost like a 50% hit rate, or whether you're going to be lucky or not, to be able to build yourself an Overseer's office. So I think this is proper stuck, and until Hello Games put out another update or a fix, I don't think there's anything I can do inside of this settlement. And because I've not got a teleporter here, I need to use my ship to go up to the old spatial anomaly or to a station somewhere where there's a teleporter to get myself to another settlement. Look how it's all flickering as well. Everything in the background. That happens at every single settlement at the moment. Odd. Okay, so I've walked to my other base, and this is the other one that's broken. You see that timer down there that says 42:28? Yeah. It just stays on 42:28. It's not counting down or moving. It's completely foodbarred, this one. That's why I've called it busted as well. I don't really know what to do about that, because that's actually the main headquarters that's being built right now. So this is the Overseer's office that's supposedly coming in. Well, actually, no. I haven't got an Overseer's office. But I need to return to the Overseer's office when that counter ends. Well, that counter's never going to end. It's kind of stuck. So there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems. Let's just put it that way at the moment, with No Man's Sky, beacons at launch. And it's frustrating. Frustrating. Something I think we need is some sort of console for each building inside of here. And so, you know, you've got the advanced digs. I mean, I come across something momentarily ago that I wanted to go look at. Autophage synthesis terminal. Let's go and have a look at that. Ooh, I didn't even know this was here. Exchange void motes. Anything interesting to be had here? Salvaged facial unit. Any of these new? Oh no, I already own them, don't I? Okay. I already own all of these. Salvage accelerator. Oh, that's new, isn't it? We can have that then. I'll have one of them then, I guess. Oh no, they're not new. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there's nothing really new there. They're just staff parts that I've already had in the past. Alright, okay. There was something else I saw, a hydroponics. Hydroponics popped up earlier. Let's see if we can find that again. We're going to have a look at the hydroponics area. But it'd be nice to see all the buildings in a list or something. Terrarium unit. Let's go and have a look at that. Oh. Well, that's... And I haven't seen any special features added to any of my buildings as yet, chums. And I guess these are the hydroponics. I can't actually put plants or anything in them. It still feels like a settlement. You know, this feels like settlements from before the update. There's nothing really overly new about this. It seems just as pointless as before. I mean, you can't talk to these guys and get yourself a mission. Yeah. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do now, because I'm not getting any alerts to come back to any of these places. I guess I'll just carry on playing the game and just hope and pray that at some point these settlements start working as they should do. But right now, I think I've done everything I can. I've been to every single one of my settlements. You've seen the state of play of each and every one of my settlements. I've got 2 broken ones, and I've got 2 that are half working. And the reason why I say they're half working is because this console is failing to give me any new decisions. I can't build anything. I've had nothing. And I'm wondering if it's because that other timer at my other settlement has stopped dead. Let's go and delete that other settlement. Let's do that. Your settlements, let's go to the one with the busted timer. Let's go to this one. Let's go there. And I'm going to resign as the overseer. And I'm going to see if that fixes my other ones. Now, I did kind of want to keep this. Mainly to see if Hello Games can fix the issue. But I want to see if I can fix the issue with my other 2 settlements by sacking this one off. Let's just see if this works. View settlement history. Retire as overseer. Yeah. Retire as overseer. There we go. Right, now if I go back to my other ones, let's have a look. Let's go to this one, for example. And I wonder if I can view it from this toolbar. Oh, hold on. Look at that. It's still there. How weird. Okay, well, let's go to the autophage one. Let's see how that's getting on. Nothing has changed yet. You know what? I could jump in my ship, out of my ship, and just reload quickly. We'll see if that... Oh, I don't like all this flickering stuff. I'm going to do a reload and see if that fixes anything. Here we go. Let's go in. Okay, after the reload, this settlement has disappeared, so hopefully, along with it, so too has the bug. I'm wondering whether I should do the same with this one. Get rid of that as well. Because, you know, it's not moving forwards. Maybe that might have something to do with why my other 2 settlements are not getting decisions. But of course, to do that, I need a teleporter, so I'm going to have to go back up to the old spatial anomaly. But I don't want to get rid of that one, because I really want to see if Hello Games manages to fix it. And I really like that planet. It's a beautiful, lush planet where I don't have to worry about sentinels interrupting every 5 seconds. And it's a 1-star, and I want to upgrade it and see if it increases the economy from 1-star to 2-star, or maybe even 3-star. Because if it does do that, then I wouldn't mind just going around putting settlements in 1-star systems inside of the NMSA and slowly increasing the economy of every single system. That'd be quite good fun. Well, I say fun, it'd be a bit repetitive and a bit of a grind after time, but at least it's giving me something to do. So I want to keep that one as a test. I'm going to keep it that busted one. We're just going to go back to the autophage settlement and see if we get any decisions. I just sit on the sofa all day and see if anything freaking happens there.
Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain, Captain. Heck yeah, why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much.
Right, well, I'm back. Let's have a look at the old console. No pending decisions. Let's sit on this sofa over here. And actually, before I sit on the sofa, I'm just gonna make a little save on my beacon outside. I'm still in normal mode. This is still the town that's got evil sentinels that are going to track me down if I stay outside too long. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to wait and see if we get any decisions come in. Alright, people inside the viewerverse? So, that's going to be my day. And I'll reconvene and let you know if anything interesting happens. If nothing happens that's interesting in the next few hours, I'll come back and end off the video. Okay, jump. Since we've got sort of like timer issues, I figured I'm going to jump to the Red Dwarf. My lovely freighter in the sky, it's in the same system anyway, and I'm going to send out some frigate missions, because I figure if I send out frigate missions they also have timers, and I'm hoping that maybe they work off the same table when it comes to background integers in programming, and I'm hoping it's going to kickstart maybe some of the timers at my settlements. It's a theory, it's a very loose theory, it's probably not going to work or have any relevance whatsoever. But it can't hurt, can it? It's something to do rather than just standing around waiting for something to happen. So yeah, let's send out something that's not too long. Let's send out a 2-hour one. I might as well just assign any old stuff on here. I mean, everything is S-classed in here anyway. I believe so, anyhow. Yeah, pretty much all done. So I'll just send 2 ships on that one. Yeah, that's enough. Lovely. I'm going to send out missions on all of them. I'm just going to do the whole freaking lot. Right, people? And then I'll reconvene with you once I've done it. Okay, chums. All of my ships are out. And they should all have timers on now. Fleet command. Let's have a quick look-see. Speak with commander. And hopefully we're going to have some sort of... Yeah, it's going to take 6 hours, 43 minutes, blah-de-blah-de-blah. Lovely. Now, all of those timers are ambient. All of those timers are working. So I can only but hope that maybe doing that has kicked life into maybe my settlements. But, you know, we've got all those going. And I know that one of them is at least, like, just under 3 hours, isn't it? So if something doesn't happen at my settlement now, then maybe these are all separated and maybe there's no rhyme or reason why I needed to do that. But I'm just trying anything. Right, chums, I've noticed something rather curious. If I go on over and I view my settlement status, when I look at the settlement history, it says that I have only had this settlement for 1 hour, and it's not changing at all. I've been sat here in this room now for 2 hours. That should at least be 3 hours, the hour that I first picked it up and was playing the other day. You've got my gameplay footage to show that I've had it for at least an hour. That is what's counted, just yesterday's. It hasn't counted anything for today, and I turned this on at about 5:30 this morning, and it still hasn't moved. And I haven't turned off my game. And I've just left it running in the background while I got on with my working day. That should have moved. It hasn't moved. And as you saw, I sent out all my freighters, or my frigates, sorry. They're all out on missions and doing fine. Well, I've just got a frigate mission pop up there. So for whatever reason, I don't think the timers are working. And I'm wondering whether it is because I've got that stuck settlement. Let's go to the busted one and let's get rid of it. Even though I really like the planet, I'd have to find another one when Hello Games have done their magic. I really wish over on the experimental branch on PC, Hello Games would at least acknowledge what bugs they've found and what ones they're working on and list them all, so we know what's coming around the corner. I really wish that was something. Because at the moment I've got nothing to go by. I don't know whether this is a feature or whether it's a bug. I'm assuming it's a bug because it just doesn't feel right with the debts just spiraling up. Even, I mean, look, this one says that I had it for 2 hours, so it was working. At some point it has been working. But I've had that one frickin' ages as well. Let's just get rid of it. Because, you know, I've got no overseer terminal at that one. And it wasn't going to give me an overseer's terminal. Let's see if that helps at all. Right, I'm going to jump in my ship, fly on up to the spatial anomaly, get back to my other settlement that I hope is going to start working, and do a reload when I'm there. And we'll see if that timer starts working. Otherwise, I've just sacked off this settlement for no reason. All that flickering again. Bizarreness. So now I've only got 2 settlements. I got rid of the 2 busted ones. Let's go back to the autophage settlement. It still says my debt's increasing even though I've S-classed every single building. That doesn't make sense. So yeah, every single building inside of this settlement is now S-class. So if I go into the old camera mode, put the sun in the sky, can you see the actual emblems? Yeah, S-class, S-class, S-class all round. Although you can only see 2 of them that have got the S-class logos on. That's a bit wonky, isn't it? You would have thought they would have shown them on more. But anyway, they're all S-class. All my buildings here are S-class. Yet, I still have a debt. And I'm not getting any missions. And I'm not getting anything happen. There you go, look, I'll just show you. My debt is still clocking up. Go into my settlement history. Okay, it's now saying that it's 2 hours, so at least the timer's working now. Now that I've got rid of those 2 broken ones, it looks like this is starting to move. Hopefully, I might get a message from the overseer now, because at least that is now ticking up. We've got some sort of timer happening. But it's a bit weird that I've S-classed everything, and the debt is still spiralling upwards. I say spiralling, it's going up slowly. But I'm just going to do a reload now that I've got rid of all those bases, and hope that it brings something into life anyway. Yeah, right, well, I've called my ship in, parked it near to this building. I've just stuck 9 ion batteries into this one, and we've got an hour on progress to wait. So you know, you're going to see that I'm going to be waiting around and doing all my Corvax one the legit way. And I'll let you know whether I get called back to any of my other settlements in the meantime. Okay, cool, yeah. Well, you know what, I'll leave my ship there, but I'm going to go sit in this building over here. At least there's a teleporter here if I am called back to any of my other settlements. But I honestly don't think this is working right, people. I don't. Well, chums, while waiting, I figured what I would do is go and look for a Gek settlement. And I might as well get another one for Vikeen as well. So I was hoping to find myself a 1-star Gek system like that. That'd do. 1-star Gek system. Let's go there and let's see if there's a planet I want to build on. This is why I normally jump in my freighter to avoid battles like this, because now I'm just going to have to fly inside of the station, do a reload just so I can get rid of this, because you can't decline them, which sucks. So I'm flying to this planet. It has got magnetized and activated emerald on it, so there's a good chance it's going to have lots of storms. But I really like the blue grass and the green oceans. I might call this little city Baleron, New Baleron, or something like that. There's a Gek home world, by the way. Okay, I've scanned, and I found myself a settlement on this planet. Lovely jobby. I'm going to fly over there. I'm going to claim this one. It's already raining on this planet, but look how beautiful it looks. Got pink trees, I guess, and rocks. It's quite a beautiful landscape, so why the fudge not? And I quite like some of the terrain. It's got lots of flying fauna. It looks pretty cool. All right. Okay, chums, let's just keep our fingers crossed that when I accept to become the overseer of here, it actually gives me the ability to build the overseer's terminal. Let's see if we get lucky. And it is just sheer luck. Become overseer for... There we go. I've been granted permission to be the overseer, but you see this icon is still here and it hasn't moved. I've got a feeling that that hasn't worked. Yeah, I think this one's bugged. I don't think it's given me the position to go to become the overseer. And this is the sort of bug that I'm on about. There's no sort of area to build, nothing. Well, there's nothing cordoned off. There's no overseer building that appears, and that's the bug. That's the bug currently, people. That you've just seen it live. And to new players, they wouldn't even know that that's a bug. They'll probably think it's by design, and they'll probably just be waiting, because that's what it says down there. Everything's running smoothly. The administration terminal will let you know. Well, no, that did not frickin' work, mate. So I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to retire. Yes. I mean, we can try going back in and trying again. There you go. Now it's worked. Bring silicate powder to the site. Look, and it's worked. So there we go, people. If it doesn't work, you can move it forwards by re-interacting with it. Oh, at least I found a little mini workaround, people. But that sucks. Man, I ditched that really cool one, didn't I, earlier? Gah, dang it. Okay. Well, at least we worked out how to get around that bug. Okay, chums, only a second now. That little icon over there should go green. Yeah, I got 5 seconds remaining. I'll jump out. I'm leaving this in normal mode for all of these other builds. I'm going to do the Gek, Korvax. Okay. Oh, I haven't got the metal plating. You're having a freaking Jeffrey, mate. Alright, let's get rid of those things and let's make 5 metal platings then. Sweet. Boom. Done. I'm back into my ship. Now, part of me is thinking, well, what's the point? Because I've done all the other stuff, haven't I? I went over on the autophage one. I've done it all to S-class. Yeah, I put it in creative mode and I sped up the timers, but I still had all the resources. And even though it's S-class, I've S-classed every single building, the debt is still going the wrong freaking way. So I'm thinking to myself, well, why? Why am I bothering with these settlements right now? I mean, that one, my autophage one, every single building, S-class, and it's still got its debt increasing. And I'm not getting any other messages to go and see the overseer. It's bizarre. Okay, looks like it's going to be ready for me to venture into. Oh, I need microprocessors. Dang it! Okay, right, microprocessors. I will... No, it didn't take my metal plating. So sometimes it does take your resources, other times it doesn't take your resources. It's very hit and miss whether it does or doesn't. Alright, get rid of the mind control device. And what did I need? I needed the microprocessors, didn't I? Where are you, microprocessors? Oh, there they are. I need carbon nanotubes. Okay, let's create the carbon nanotubes and let's just create a bundle of those. There we go. Create a bundle of those. Let's get rid of them. And let's create my microprocessors. How many did I need? 3. There you go. All 3 microprocessors. Did it take my microprocessors? No, it didn't take my microprocessors, and I'm in normal mode. So sometimes it does take your resources, other times it doesn't take your resources. I don't know. I can't work this one out, people. Okie dokie. That should be open day for my overseer's office. Let me in with my chinny chin chin. Are we going to get some fireworks? Yes! Heck yes! Construction completed. It looks like all the sideboards are all gone, so I can go inside. Excellent-y! Excellent-y. We can head on over. And this one's going to be working. And I'll probably imagine that it's going to be working until I turn my game off for the day and then back on again. But I'm hoping that doing this now makes the other ones come back to life. That's what I'm hoping. A tower, a water tower, or I can have a saloon. Ooh, this is going to increase productivity, so it might get us out of debt that little bit quicker. I'm going to go for this one first. They can have a saloon later. There we go. Alright, lovely jobs. Well, it's started construction. And look, it's even given us a marker. Heck yeah. That's handy dandy. I haven't seen that all too often when I've been doing other stuff. There we go. Let's magnetize ferrite. In that goes. How long have we got on this? How long have I got to wait? An hour! Got a whole hour to wait on this one now. Okay, you know what? While I'm waiting for that to happen, what I might do is use my teleporter, go back up to my freighter, and what have we got? We've got Korvax, we've got autophage, we've got Gek. I think the only one I'm missing now is... Oh, it doesn't show me the one I'm at. The only one I'm missing, I think, is Vy'keen. So I need to go get myself another Vy'keen one. So let's go back to my freighter and find a Vy'keen one. Yeah, Jum's probably not the best planet to choose. It's orbiting a freaking gas giant, but it's got Vile Brood on it. I'm going to go there. I'm going to have one there. Why the fudge not? A Vile Brood planet. So hopefully it's got infestation on it. Hopefully we might see more bug encounters on this planet, is what I'm thinking. And because it's Vy'keen, it's going to be combat orientated. Why the fudge not? I mean, we don't want to live life easily. We want to live life dangerously. Right, I'll see you down there. Right, well, let's have a look at my maps and let's see if there is. Oh, no. It's one of these ones where localization interference. It doesn't let you use them. So, not all planets have settlements, and this seems to be one that doesn't have settlement, which sucks. That sucks royally. I wanted one on here. Damn you! Work! Damn you! Dang it. Alright. I'm going to fix these while I can. Weird that they're even broken in the first place. Balls! Okay, need some dehydrogen, do I? Alright, well, I'll shoot the planet before I take one off. Yeah, nice little tip here. So if you see some blue dihydrogen there, you just shoot it with your ship. Oh, for fudge's sake! Inventory 4, story of my life. Okay, right. Let's just get rid of that then. And what's that? Suspicious packet. Don't really need it. Okay, right. Blue crystals, where are you? Come on, spawn in. You know you want to. Don't make this any harder than it needs to be. Okay, I'll just blast the planet and hope that I don't hit anything that the Sentinels get angry about. There's some. Got some dehydrogen. Oh, be careful, creatures! I was only giving me one dehydrogen crystal for blasting a whole freaking shed ton of it. Oh, you're having a laugh, mate. You're having a laugh! Yeah, I only got one from taking out the whole... Oh, God, that's weird. Well, that's changed. That's not working properly anymore. Fine. Alright, let's just get aboard my my freighter then. Let's go look for another Vy'keen planet. Ooh, I found a Vy'keen pirate system. Let's put one there. So we've got a pirate system in there as well. Hopefully we get more attacks by pirates. But then again, when I fended off pirates, the counter didn't go up to say that I'd fended off against pirates. Ooh, would you look at this? This one's got salvage scrap on. So yeah, we're going to put a base on there. I guess. I mean, my first planet that I had actually had ancient bones on. I really wish I could have kept that one. Annoying. Oh well. It is what it is, isn't it, people? It is what it is. Where's my ship? There it is. Let's go. I'll see you down there, chums. Okay, let's see if this one lets me scan. Here we go. Heck yes! Brilliant. Right, well, I'll see you at the new settlement. Okay, chums, let's see if it gives us the opportunity to build an overseer station straight away. Vy'keen daggers. Now, I haven't got a lot of these on me. Oh, it's worked. It's worked straight away. That's good. It's worked straight away. And where's the thing? It's over here. Sweet. Let's go build this then. Okay, so we need to put in the silicate powder. There you go, silicate powder. I can pull my ship just here. Got 1 minute 25 for that to happen. Lovely jubbly. And I'm hoping that hasn't overwritten my other timer that I had going back at the other overseer station. Pokey, pokey, piddly pokey. Let's go on over. Let's interact with it again. Lovely jubbly. There you go. 5 metal platings that the game doesn't take from my inventory. Just leave them there indefinitely forever. Okay, lovely jobs. I've also got the metal plating, so that's going to be these things, microprocessors, which are going to be next. So yeah, that's a bit copy and paste, this whole thing, isn't it, at the moment? So I've called this Viking 1 star. I forgot to rename the GEC one, so I'm going to have to go back there in a bit and rename that one. There's the microprocessors going in. Another minute and 39. Okay. We have the Overseer's office. I wonder what choices we're going to get given at this one. I wonder if the Vikings, I think, need a saloon. If we get offered a saloon, we'll go in and we'll see. See, it's a Viking settlement and it's got gecs around here. You know, I would like to be able to sack off all the gecs and just have a load of... Ooh, hold on. We've got ourselves a fishing pond here. I like fishing. I'm going to go for fishing pond, please. Heck yes. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of all the gec and just have Viking. Because Viking and gec, in the lore, they really don't see eye to eye. There we go. Silicate powder. Nice. How long we got on this one? Is that an hour as well? No, 20 minutes on that one. Not so bad. Okay, we're calling the ship. We're going to sit here for 20 minutes then, I suppose. It's a lot quicker inside of the old creative mode. But I'm just wondering whether creative mode might be part of the issue that I've had. I know that I'm going to have people saying, try it without being in creative mode. So that's what I'm doing anyway, to sort of circumnavigate any comments or queries that I have. Or maybe it's because you're in creative mode. Everything that you've seen, apart from the autophage camp at the start, was done outside of creative mode. It was in normal mode. I've been in normal mode ever since. I've done a reload as well. Exited the game, came all the way back in again. And ever since then, I've been in normal mode. For all 3 races, the Viking, Gek and Korvax, all those 3 settlements are normal mode. The only one that I'm going to mess about in creative mode is going to be my autophage one. Because I want to see what a fully S-class base offers. And I want to see whether it's worth me spending all the time in normal mode to get all these buildings up to S-class. It's going to take a month for Sundays to do it with all these time gates. It is. It's going to be a massive investment in time. I suppose I can do it ambiently between doing other things. There's no rush, is there? I could just take my time with it. You know, it's going to be ages until the next update, isn't it? So as long as I'm doing this legit, I can do daily episodes of this, can't I? You know? It's just whether people want to see me just sitting around waiting 20 minutes at a time. I mean, through the power of editing, for you guys, it's going to be super quick. But for me, this is a massive portion of my life. Well, chums, I got attacked by another pirate fleet. I took out the pirate fleet, and this time Sentinels did not intervene, which is cool. I've just got to find where my settlement is. There it is, right there. Lovely jubbly. Sweet. Cool. My fishing pond still isn't actually built yet, but that was quite good fun. Let's land there so I'm looking at my fishing pond so I can see as soon as it finishes. Excellent, eh? I can sort of see it anyway. I can see those. That's fine. Alright, well there we go. Pirate attack. Chums. I was sitting in my ship waiting for the pond to build. I got out of my ship and I'm trapped inside one of the buildings. I've reloaded my autosave. Oh, thank fudge for that. I'm going to take off. I'm going to fly away from the settlement. I thought I was stuck for good, chums. That's something to be really careful of. Don't park too close to your settlement. No, now I can't park anywhere. Alright, I'll park over here. Hooey! That was scary. Okay, 90 salt. We've got 90 salts. That's in there. Another 20 minutes to wait. I call my ship in, put it away from the building as much as possible. I spawned inside of there, on the 2nd floor. And as you can see, there's no windows, no doors. Well, there's windows, but there's no doors. I couldn't get out. I was completely stuccated. Not good. Woohoo! Yeah, chums, well, my fishing pond is built-icated, I guess. What do I need to upgrade this? Let's have a quick look-see. 5 mealworms. Well, I've got loads of mealworms. Oh, maybe I don't got loads of mealworms. I usually have loads of mealworms. I do lots of fishing. Okay, right. So let's just get rid of something inside of here. I'll get rid of that I got earlier. Mealworms, mealworms, mealworms. Ah, there we go, mealworms. Okay, there we go. Is that enough mealworms? It better be. Oh, you only needed 5. Right, well, there we go. That's in there. How long is that going to take? That's going to take 19 minutes. All right. Do I have anything else I can do here? Is there anything else going on? No. Haven't been asked to go to any of my others either, have I? Let's have a look, see. A visitor has arrived at the settlement. Oh, okay. All right, fine. How do I get back there then? Let's go there quickly. Bam, bam, bam. We've got a visitor at my other settlement, people. This is good. This is good. Is there anything here before I go anywhere else? No. Okay, let's go to the other settlement. Sweet. Your settlements. And I'm not too sure which one it is, though. Which one did I select? Oh, for fudge's sake. Yeah, oh, it's the Gek one. Good. I've got to go back there anyway to rename it to Gek. Okay, your settlements. This one here. Whoop. And off we go. Oh, it did say visitor on the freaking thing, didn't it? Whoops. And I arrived. And the storm hit and completely wiped out my hazard protection. I actually went downstairs while I was warping. I took loads of damage. Alright. Let's head in. Hopefully I can get in. Come on, where's the bloody door? There it is. I don't know why it couldn't have safely teleported me inside of here. There's a bloody teleporter here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Hello. Allow them to stay. Okay. He's a professional engineer. He's got skills. Yes, mate, you can stay. There we go. Okay, bring the silver bring silver to the construction site. We've got to build a water tower. Well, where's that then? Over here. I've got loads of silver, haven't I? Thank fudge for that. An hour to go on that one. Jesus, this storm is insane. Right, let's get inside. Let's see what else we've got going there. No pending decisions. Let's go and hit this up. And let's see if my other settlements have come into life. Let's have a look. Settlements. Visitor waiting. Policy decision. Everything's starting to move, people. There we go. Let's go there then. Oh, I need to rename this one first. I'll just go name this one Gek thing, and then when I go to the other ones, I'll see you at the next one. Okay, here we go. Let's go and have a look at this one then. Greet. Okay, here we go then. Heed warning. Ooh, okay. Dismiss. I'm going to heed the warning, mate. Okay, divination entity Lich claims that they've seen a settlement in a dream. They've inhaled the nanites from the shared warning. Ooh, a scattering of coins. Is there ask in return for the message? Yes, mate, you have it. Have them. Thank you for your message. Brilliante. Okay, what's this? I can do what now? We've got something going on over here. Alright. I thought I'd already done this. Oh, it's gone to B class. There we go. Interesting. Sweet. Okay. What do I need to take this up a level? Superconductor fibre. Well, there you go. I'll stuck that in as well. Well, that's that going. How long for? An hour on that one. Okay. And so this seems to be working now, people. As soon as you get one settlement working, it seems that all settlements spring back into life. I'm scared to turn my freaking machine off now, though. Okay, so your settlements. Policy decision pending. Let's go there. Awesome! Okay, rightio. Over here then, I take it. Policy decision. Research leisure technology. Research farming technology. Well, this has got green stuff on. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, and I think that's probably everything, isn't it? Yeah, and it hasn't given me anything else there. No. Alright, well, I guess I can go up to my freighter now and see if any of my frigate missions have returned to Cated. Let's go up there. Sweet! I think things are working. At least one of my frigate missions is finished. So there we go, I can debrief that. But yeah, just looking for things to do in between doing my settlement. Now this might give me some more resources that I can use or whatever. I can't remember where the rest of my blinking stations are, though. Where the fudge are? Oh, there's some over here. Okay, there's no one to dismiss here. Coolio. Sweet. I've got a couple more to debrief too. Oh, freighter inventory is full. I've got loads of freighter inventory. Look, there's loads of it. Got all of that in there. Look, there's loads of space. I guess it can't work out that it's got vaults attached to it. So let's move all this. This could take me a while, couldn't it? All right. Well, bear with me, people. Okay, got a few bits and bobs. Nothing that's used in the creation of the actual settlements, though. I was hoping to get a few bits and bobs that I might be able to use down on the surface. Chromatic metal, iridesite. No, nothing really that's overly useful for settlement crafting. Got a couple more over here, but I don't think any of these are finished yet. No, they're still out on mission. Okay, right. Well, I guess it's just a case now of looking at these and seeing when I'm required. I don't think I'm actually required at any of my settlements right now, am I? Nope, not required at any of my settlements right now. I might as well just stay on my freighter until something actually happens. It says that something's going to happen in 4 minutes' time. Okay, chums, it looks like one of my buildings is ready. So let's head on up here. Let's head on down to my settlement building. There we go. Let's see if it tells me which settlement it is that's ready. Your settlement, your settlement, you said... Oh, dang it! It doesn't say. Which settlement? Viking 1. I should really pay more attention to the messages. Okay, your settlements. I was hoping it would say in grey underneath, like it has been doing. There we go there. We're on our way. Oh, it looks like the fishing pond is ready for next level. Sweet. Coolio. It's now B class. I wonder if this one is now turning a profit with this extra building that's upper level. Okay, let's go and have a look. See, let's see if it's turning a profit yet. Are we in profits? No, current debt is still going up, and it's going up rather rapidly. Well, that sucks. All right. Well, can I make my pond maybe even better? Let's have a look. Free spicy chum. Well, I'm sure I've got spicy chum. I fish with it all the time. I bet I've got some on my fishing hook. Oh, I don't. I've got the bionic lure. Oh, yeah, of course. Alright, well, let's just get rid of those things, and let's see if I can make some spiced chum. Oh, I can't. I need some dehydrogen, but dehydrogen's easy to get, so I'll just go get some dehydrogen, and then I'll reconvene. I also need some dehydrogen to fix this as well, don't I? Yeah, so I'll go get a load of dehydrogen. This time, rather than use my ship, I would just scan for it. Well, hopefully, and there's some dehydrogen over there. Let's go get some dehydrogen. Right, I'll see you in a bit. There's some right next to my freaking settlement. Oh, it's only up here. But I jumped all the way over there. I've made enough to make 60 of the spiced chum. Hopefully that's enough. Let's have a look, see. Nice B grade logo floating above it. There we go, let's interact with this then. Let's see if we can get that sorted. Free spice chum. There we go. Another 20 minutes on the clock. Alright. Anything else going on? Just that, I think. I don't think any of the others have moved on, have they? Don't think so. Okay, that one's going to take... Oh, that's this one, isn't it? Fine. Alright, well, I guess we just sit here and wait then. Okay. Coolio. You know what, chums? I'm thinking... I think I've done enough for this episode. I don't want this to drag on too much. But as you can see there, I did have some problems with my settlements and their progression. I messed about, I jiggity-pokery sent out some frigate missions. I don't know what actually helped spur them into life. I think picking up another settlement helped spur them into life. But it's not like you can do that every day, is it? To sort of bring them back into life. I'm just hoping that we get a load of fixes come out. I have seen in PC Experimental, there is a load of fixes queued. So hopefully, fingers crossed, and everything will be okay in the next couple of days or the next week. But until then, well, until the next episode, I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.